are able to integrate and survive reality shifts without destroying the bodies or life forces they occupy. As a member of the family of light, the ability to change reality exists innately inside you. You must create the belief system whereby you can do this, because your mind is structured to evolve and form your experience based on what you command, no matter what paradigm platform you spring from. The family of light acts as a stabilizing factor for dimensional shifts, and its members serve as carriers of a frequency being used to awaken many. Some of you will be frightened of the possibilities, and that is okay. Each of you will take the new knowledge and changes as far as you're able. You are coded with this possibility, and deciding to go for change or not is your free will choice. Whether you think you could do it or not is based on your own free will. The initiation process that has taken place on Earth in many of the mystery schools over the last several thousand years exemplifies our point. Members of the family of light have pushed themselves past the laws of third-dimensional reality through to another dimension, so to speak, by uncovering the coding inside themselves. Many of you may have the feeling that you have done this before. You have. This is your multidimensional memory of when you have gone to other systems and done the same thing. It is a very familiar process because, characteristically, as members of the family of light, this is what you do. You inform systems. You go in and reconstruct realities, and you are experts at it. Now, you lost your memory of this process because you came here to operate under the same laws as everyone else. Therefore, you came in as human with your memory completely erased. You knew before you arrived that losing your memory was part of the process, and you specifically picked the moment of time and the parentage that would give you the best connection to energetically and genetically without your purpose. Then you incarnated into the Earth plane. You received certain matched and paired recessive genes holding like codes that gave you the highest opportunity to develop psychic and intuitive abilities. In addition, these genes carried some memory that separated you from others, even though you could not name it. With these powers and talents, it has been your task to build on your life and allow the momentum to lead you into something different than most humans. As an extensive mutation occurs on the inside of humans, also stimulated from the outside by those who are assisting you in this genetic upliftment, you must act and integrate what is awakening within you. Let us give you a scenario here. Picture yourself as a member of the family of light, not looking anything like you look right now. Click into your cosmic identity. You are in a classroom, and an instructor is speaking to you, giving you the highlights of the assignment of returning to Earth to become part of the system in order to change it. You are very much at the top of your profession. You believe yourself to be an impeccable systems buster. In this class, you are in great humor because the professor is explaining something to you when you go down to Earth. Believe it or not, you are going to need to have us come and instruct you, because you won't remember any of this. And all of you systems busters laugh because you know that, as cool as you are now, once you submerge yourself, you will not remember this classroom. The professor says, "Watch this. We will show you pictures. See, there we are coming through a vehicle, and there you are in your human disguise, and you act as if you don't know what is going on. This is part of your assignment. You are briefed on all of this. You understand? In that classroom, you were coded to respond to us as Pleiadians, and to many others. As you open to your greater identity, be receptive and willing to go beyond your boundaries, because this is what we are striving for. We intend to implant new images in your mind to take you further. It doesn't matter how we do it. It doesn't matter if it is true. It simply matters that we create new images for you. One day you will find the groove yourself, and then you will understand what we have been after all this time. You will understand that sometimes we have completely made things up in order to trigger something inside of you in order for you to grow as a human being. We are very crafty teachers. It is time for you to make a commitment to create joy, creativity, and love for yourself. Only then will you benefit others, for if you do not evolve yourself, you do not serve others. By becoming a living example, by following what is in your heart, you show the way for others to follow with courage what is in their hearts. We are not here because we have nothing else to do. We are here to assist the transformational process that is now beginning to bubble and create steam around your planet. In the past few years, multitudes have awakened, remembering a grand and significant purpose to life. If you knew as much as your higher self knows at this time, you would be very impatient with this assignment. It involves incarnating as a human, thinking you are a human, evolving yourself into something more than a human, and then realizing that you were more than human in the first place. Though this may seem backward, it is necessary in order for you to go through the evolution of your consciousness as a human being. The transformation requires a mass awakening, spurring you on to consciously evolve as a life form. This process involves choice as a key. You are going to do it step by step, and others will watch you do it and have the courage to follow. Humans are considered by some in this universe to be priceless, though in actuality you yourselves have no idea of the value stored in the human body. Your human body is the most valuable thing you will ever own and encounter. You are priceless. Battles have long been fought over Earth, and as a result, you have been purposely enticed away from discovering the wealth of data stored inside of you by controlling or limiting forces. You are purposely taught that you are insignificant and valueless so that other forms of intelligence will not come and tap into you. Those who control you cannot get the formulas out of you, so they keep you hidden away, quarantined and isolated. In this way, others who need what you have cannot get to you. You are taught the dance of disempowerment, which you choreograph as a species. You are now learning to find your own value, a value we intend to share, teach, and encourage you to discover through an ongoing process. The value you discover about yourself will grow and grow as you wonder at these formulas inside of you, which we call the codes for other civilizations. Earth is a macrocosm of the macrocosm, a miniature version of what is happening all over, except that the Earth is a trigger point, what we call a kernel. You know that a kernel is a seed. We have come back to Earth to assist the members of the family of light, who are being seated here, in this essential time, when events can be altered. Time is greatly misunderstood in third-dimensional reality, and is much more flexible than you realize, allowing simultaneous movement into realities by stretching, distorting, curving, and twisting itself around. You have been born on Earth to change the course of history by inserting yourself from the future into the past. In this way, you reshape the past. You are a seedling for change. We are going to share with you some concepts that are going to push you beyond how you define yourself. Many of the things we suggest to you are mind benders and twisters. Why do we do this? Why do we do this? Why do we wish to confound you? Well, if we can confound your current view of reality, perhaps we can get you to perceive other realities, and it is our intent to confound you into clarity. You have become so locked into the paradigm your mass consciousness reproduces that it takes great effort and determination for you to step out of your current belief system. Your current beliefs are based on what you call linear time and on a limited knowledge of historical events. You are being sold a version of reality, and through your overly valued educational systems you prize and reward yourself for the ability to repeat stories, as fact never questioning the content and method of learning. You have been told many stories, and we are about to tell you a few more. Learn to use the wholeness of your body to read beyond the words we share. For though we gladly remind you that we are storytellers, somewhere in the antiquity of your being lie tools of truth, and it is for you to discover how and when to use them. Words are more than they see. Your language is encoded, and sounds create reflected images that stimulate and structure consciousness. Spoken words carry different vibrations than written words. We like to play with both forms of language. When we speak, our intonation has its own signature to it, and we use subtle variances with emphasis on particular sounds. We select with care what we intend to express, and we have certain ways of using each word. We know that you hear one thing, but that the sounds we make carry an entirely different meaning to your body. When you come into our vibration, you are getting many instructions, triggering layers and layers of knowledge. There are the words you hear that you think you understand, and there is the space that occurs between all words, which is another teaching in and of itself. And then there are sounds we make that echo in your cells, that tell you a Pleiadian story. The inner and outer workings are coming together to speed up your evolution. In the beginning there was the Word, and the Word was sound. This is how creation sprang into being. Sound affects all of you and is changing your planet. Yet, you do not realize the subtlety behind the process. Our words printed on a page are also arranged and coded to give you many layers of reality. Have you ever read a page of our words and felt they meant one thing?